In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive. B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight. He's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain. Every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down. With a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away, he's the echo of hope.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. The only thing I ask that you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And if you'd like to continue to support the broadcast, hey, super chat, join the membership. All right, hey, this is my early morning edition of Sports Talk with B. Watts. I didn't have time to put video together to drop, so I said, hey, I might as well go live. All right. I got a long day today. My daughters, they're home from college, so I try to spend much time with them much as I can before they go back. So just about every day we're gonna be together, so and do some things around to spend time and cherish the memories of your loved ones. Well, I want to talk about Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. He warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders. He warned them about Travis Hunter, along with Shilo. 2 years ago, when I heard it, it could have been earlier, Coach Prime said he got some ball players on this Colorado team that he's bringing from Jackson State University. He's bringing his Louis. Well, his Louis has turned to be out some good football player. That's Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and Shilo. Well, when you look at this whole thing, all three of them is in the NFL right now. All three of them. They're in the NFL now. Shedeur Sanders at the Cleveland Browns. Travis Hunter is at the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Shilo is at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But before I move on, let me say hello and good morning to everybody in the chat. Good morning, Miss Smiley Mom. How you doing this morning? Miss Joanna Williams, how you doing? My dog. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams. FD, my dog, what's going on? How you feeling? Appreciate you rocking with me early this morning. Appreciate everybody. Heavy Watts, keep doing the Lord's work, telling the truth and nothing but the truth. About 12, yeah, I got to do that, world. I got to do that. Mr. Miami, what's going on? Appreciate you for joining me this morning. Y'all hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. Coach G, good morning, sir. Good morning. I appreciate you. Brian, what's going on? Y'all hit that like button for me. Well, let's get this thing started. I won't hold you long, I promise. Give me 30 minutes and I'll let you go. All right. Let's look at Shedeur Sanders once again. Uh, if you hear me talking about Shedeur, I might be talking about some of the things you already don't heard because you've been here with me. But still, I got to put it out there just in case one person run across it. Shedeur Sanders was good in college. Shedeur Sanders was one of the best players in college. Intelligent young man. When you look at Shedeur Sanders play on the field, I mean, just really, really look at it. Mr. Miami, FD, Coach G, Kimberly Nash Williams, Smiling Mom, Miss Joanna Williams. What's up, Prentice? When you just look at Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback, we seen him. We seen how competitive that he were when he was at Colorado. We see the actions. We see the actions on the field. We see the actions of Shedeur Sanders on the sideline. How he into the game. How he trying to get his players up to par at a level where he at. He's sitting on the sideline with Pat Sherman when they was at Colorado with the iPad, telling Travis Hunter, telling Jimmy Horn Jr., telling LeJohntay, telling Will Shepherd where I want you to be because the defense is doing this and we need to counter that defense by doing this. Even though the play is supposedly designed to go here, but they are doing something different to keep us from making that play the way we've been practicing. So we're going to counter it and do something else. Shedeur Sanders, a leader on the sideline at Colorado. Coach Prime told us that dude here's something special, y'all. And when you look at his play so far, up there at Cleveland, they haven't played a game yet. I get that. But as OTAs and minicamp, Shedeur Sanders has passed the test. He looked better than the rest of the quarterbacks on the Cleveland Brown team. And just because I'm talking about Shedeur, just because I've been following him, just because I'm rocking with Coach Prime, that don't mean I'm trying to push Shedeur up and tear everybody down. No, I'm just telling the truth. So far, even though it was rookie minicamp, Coach G, even though it was OTAs, Kimberly Nash Williams, even though it was just mandatory minicamp, because that's the only thing that went on so far up to this date. Shedeur Sanders, Mr. Miami and Wayne Hood have looked better than a Super Bowl quarterback in Joe Flacco. He's looked better than Kenny Pickett, a NFL vet quarterback. He's have looked better than Dylan Gabriel, who played 6 years of college football and drafted 2 rounds ahead of him. And I'm not lying. So far, only thing I got to go by is what done happened in the present. I can't worry about what going to happen in the future. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about right now in the present, from the past, what I don't saw up to date. FD, he just a leader. The players on the team keep saying the superstars who've been playing in the league for a while, they are talking about Shedeur being one of the best they ever seen. They went on podcast. They have been on social media. They have been in that group chat saying this dude, you can tell he's professional. You can tell he's a leader. You can tell his daddy, Coach Prime, has prepared him. That's what they were saying in the chat. That's what they were saying in the space, y'all. A former player, Denzel Ward, them was saying that about Shedeur Sanders. How impressed they are, how prepared he is, hard worker. He works hard before practice. He worked hard during practice, Wayne Hood. And FD, when practice is over, he worked even harder. Football. Just showed a video 2 days ago. Look like he done went on vacation. He on the beach. What he doing at the beach? Everybody else out there chilling, relaxing. Shedeur got a football out there on the beach by the water, throwing it to somebody. 10 yards, bagging back 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards. I'm just trying to tell y'all, he's a born leader. He want to succeed. He loved the game so far that he have prepared himself for this moment. He started preparing himself when he was at Truth. He started preparing himself at Jackson State and Colorado, and now he has arrived. And the world might as well get ready. Well, I ain't gonna say the world. Cleveland media, the fans is there. Cleveland media and the coaches there might as well get there. They might as well get there and accept Shedeur is him. And you got to deal with it. They're gonna have to deal with it. Some of the media gonna have to deal with this dude. Wayne Hood say he carried that football everywhere. He do. He carry it everywhere. That lets you know how much dedication this young man have to himself and the game. He ain't gonna cheat the game. He haven't cheated the game yet. And somehow, Mr. Speak, somehow, some Cleveland beat writers and reporters always look for the negative in Shedeur Sanders. Always trying to put something out on Shedeur, but it's always negative. Now, you got 4 quarterbacks in this room. Why is it that everybody out there is just reporting on Shedeur? Shedeur don't have well-off media out there. Shedeur ain't got Boog out there videoing him. Somebody got to be videoing and talking about Shedeur. Bucket used to be the only one that do it, y'all. Bucket is out there in Texas with Coach Prime. So it's 3 other quarterbacks in this room other than Shedeur. They don't never report on them. Never. But they got to find some kind of way to follow and report on Shedeur. Every step he take, every move he make, they got to watch Shedeur and report something on Shedeur, whether it's the good or the bad. But they said he was the circus. He was going to bring that to Cleveland. No, look like Cleveland is bringing that to him. Look like Cleveland is bringing it to him. It ain't well off. It ain't reached the people. It ain't the pregame show. It's the Cleveland media who putting it out. He just out there working. But somehow they find themselves taking pictures, videoing Shedeur Sanders. No matter where he go, he can go play with the kids. He can go to a charity softball game. It's always the spotlight gonna be on Shedeur. Shedeur, stay in the news. Buck ain't putting him in the news. Reach the People ain't putting him in the news. Didi pregame show is not putting Shedeur in the news front page, but he a 5th round draft pick. He the face of the Cleveland Brown right now, and if you push me, family, he's the face of the NFL right now. I ain't nobody talking about nobody else. They talking about who? Shedeur Sanders. He's the face of the NFL, and also he's the face of the Cleveland Brown right now. Right now, it can't be disputed because last year, year before last, Dallas Cowboy. Well, only reason why the Cleveland Browns are relevant right now is because of a 5th round draft pick. The story what make this story so interesting, the people know. The people who even not a fan of Shedeur, not a fan of Deion Sanders, not a fan of Colorado. Majority of the people know he was mistreated in that draft. That's why this story is interesting. Like I said last night, because people always are interested in a lie. This whole thing is based off a lie. It started with that draft. Yeah. Mr. Wizard, what's going on, Speak? They really want us to believe that 12 is slow to understand the playbook, but he actually calling the same exact plays with the 2s and the 3s they are with the 1, but with better results. Exactly. That's what I said yesterday. Yeah, they had Shedeur Sanders on the field by himself at the bottom. He's on the number 2 field. The rest of the quarterbacks, all 3 of them, they're up on the top field. That's why you see assistant coaches and other players are down there with Shedeur because they didn't have enough players to go down there and work with him. That's why he got more reps than down there that he would have got up there. And he making second string, third string players look better than Jerry Jeudy. Like I said yesterday, didn't hardly see no videos of Jerry Jeudy catching touchdown passes from neither of those quarterbacks. But Shedeur, quote unquote, according to ESPN Cleveland, said that Shedeur Sanders threw 9 touchdowns. Well, who was those 9 touchdowns to? Unknown players who probably wouldn't even made the team. But with Shedeur has elevated their stock. That's what you want in a quarterback. So you ain't got to go out there and try to find no superstar wide receiver and spend all kind of money on a contract. I can take that undrafted wide receiver and Shedeur gonna make him look good. Who wouldn't want that in a 5th round draft pick? Wayne Hood. Who wouldn't want that, Speaks? From a 5th round draft pick quarterback that got 1st round talent. You're going to make my undrafted free agent wide receiver look like a 1st round wide receiver? Coach Prime warned the NFL that boy was bad now. Shedeur Sanders is him, and he proven that he's him. Coach Prime wanted us. Wanted us. Want to thank the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate it. I want to thank everybody who done something me on super chat. Maybe that I missed yesterday. I appreciate it. Man, y'all just don't know what these super chat do for you. I'm being honest, man. It helped. At first, I kind of knocked it. No. See, I got a small channel. Every show I do, see, my CPM ain't that high. I probably get $2.99 from a video per day. $2.99. Now, most people, they got more views. They get bigger. They got a bigger platform. I just started mine a year ago. But you take that $2.99 they're going to give me today, add it with that $4.99, yeah, might walk away with $5. Yeah, appreciate it. But once again, like I say, man, it just amazes me. How can you knock a quarterback? How can you knock a quarterback down because he elevated a undrafted free agent who you won't even have to pay that much, $500,000, maybe $1 million, versus a player, a wide receiver who want $20 million, $30 million, a diva. I'm just trying to tell you. See, I showed you the video that the player, what they were saying when they were hanging around Shedeur, right? I showed you the video. Here you go, right here. A reminder.
I love the Brown, man. Great organization. Gave me an opportunity, man. I'm telling you, I'm running with it. You know what I'm saying? I get to play with him, bro. That's a blessing. He's my quarterback. That's a blessing right there.
Undrafted free agent, rookie quarterback. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, Arjizzle. It's a blessing, Tim. It's a blessing, Miss Kimberly Nash Williams. Speak. It's a blessing to be a part of the Brown organization, to get a chance to play Shedeur Sanders. That's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback. The effect of Shedeur Sanders on the team, helping a undrafted free agent get noticed. He cut different. Boy, you right. Cut from a different cloth. Hey, Shedeur Sanders 12 is cut from a different cloth. He just is. I don't remember Pickett throwing 7 TDs, 0 interception. When did that happen? I said the same thing. I said the same thing, big dog. Like I said, I showed that video yesterday. I showed that video yesterday. I said, man, they need to stop with this foolishness. They really do. YouTube doesn't get no cut of the cash apps. Of the cash app. No, I get all the cash app, but YouTube get them super chats and part of the video. Yeah, they them super chat. Like I say, you send me a $5 super chat, YouTube they gonna get half of it. It really a 65. No, it's a 55, 45. They get 55, I get 45. Yeah. So, but anyway, like I was saying, Shedeur Sanders is out there doing this thing, and I'm proud of the dude. The Lord gonna make a way. The Lord is gonna make a way for him. He built for that. He just built for that. He different. This dude just different, man. He different. And what I like about it, Jizzle, and what I like about it, Miss Kim Minaj Williams, he ain't complaining. He ain't said a word where somebody can take his word and just go run with it and write up reports about it. Elijah Watson, Eco that Miller, media, Miss Calvin Shepherd. Yeah, check this out. He's not complaining about how many reps he get, first team reps, second team reps, or nothing like that. He just out there working. Coach Prime warned us, said that dude's special. That's why we call him grown. He's special. Cleveland Brown, even they lucked up and got a quarterback, or they knew that what they were doing. Either way, they lucked up and got a quarterback, or they knew they were going to get Shedeur for a cheaper price. Jizzle said Shedeur isn't making it hard to cut the third and fourth string players because they catching everything. Because for a quarterback to throw like that, he got to throw a catchable ball, man. He got to throw a catchable ball, and also his good points in his game is ball placement. He's excellent in that. Ball placement and throwing the ball where it need to be. Good morning, Ms. Shepard. How you doing? And for some reason, I don't understand why the Cleveland media don't want that out of their quarterback. They've been through 20 years. 20 years of not having a franchise quarterback. I'm just trying to tell. Listen, they done been through 20 years without having a quarterback. Wayne Hood said he ain't complaining at all. Be watched straight grown. Highway robber, yeah, highway robber. That's it. Got to head to the therapy. Okay. Hey, blessing to you, Coach G. Appreciate you. What's up, William? Once again, like I said, Shedeur Sanders is out there doing his thing, man. And Coach Prime warning us. J.A., what's going on? Coach Prime warning us. He warned the NFL that Shedeur Sanders is a good quarterback and they're going to be blessed. And Coach Prime said he can't wait to see it. He can't wait to see it. He cannot wait to see it. They knew because they all agreed. That's until the Eagle was about to ruin that plan. Hey, you know what? I keep hearing that. I didn't know how true that was. I heard the Philadelphia Eagles were getting ready to draft Shedeur in the 5th round, and that's why the owner told them they need to trade up in the 4th round, but nobody would trade with them, so they hurry up and grab Shedeur in the 5th round ahead of the Eagles. Now I heard that. I sure heard that. Yeah. She said that's a scheme. Yeah, okay. Yeah, echo that median. Shedeur makes that entire team better than it is. Unicorn. Yeah, he make the whole team much better. Much better. He's just a better quarterback right now at his age than Joe Flacco is, than Kenny Pickett, than Dylan Gabriel. That's just keeping it 100. Once Shedeur, I'm telling you, hear me on this. If you don't hear nothing else, I tell you, believe me on this. Once Shedeur get comfortable and know that playbook from the first page to the last page and everything in between, he going to be hard to deal with, y'all. He's going to be hard to deal with because of his accuracy. You hear several people out there already comparing him to Joe Burrows. Joe Burrows, a passer. Joe Burrows, Manning, Tom Brady type of quarterback. Yeah, he said what the he said we was definitely about to grab him. That's what I keep hearing. I don't know how true it is. That's true, Big White. The Eagles were about to pick him. Shedeur is a way better passer than Hurts. Yeah, he is. Like Wayne Hood. Yeah, like I said, he just different, man. Coach Prime warned him. You getting a good quarterback. You're getting a good quarterback. Matter of fact, Coach Prime sat down and told him at that desk, that dude was built for this. He was built for this. Here you go right here.
Buddy, of course, your son being a top quarterback prospect in the draft, and you're his coach, but you're his father too. What's the process been like in terms of giving him advice about not paying attention to what everybody's saying about his status?
I don't need to give him advice at this point, man. Come on, he's been bred for this. He's been trained for this. He's a Deion Sanders. That comes with ridicule and ignorance and adolescence comes with that. But we're built for this. If it's anybody built for this moment, built to go to a team that's really not good and take it to the next level, it's him. And the two best qualified players to go to organizations or franchises and adapt and make sure they're successful is he and Travis Hunter. They've done
it. Coach Prime, I told y'all, Coach Prime warned the NFL about Shedeur. He built for this. He built for the ridicule. He built for everything negative that gonna come his way. He built for this, and he gonna ride to the cage. I'm just trying to tell y'all, Coach Prime warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and Shilo. He warned them. Elijah Watts, what's up? He warned Be White. Cleveland is like Colorado as far as quarterback. Shedeur is the starter, and everybody else is mediocre. That's 100. 100, big dog. 100% right. Yeah, you exactly right. Just like him. Just like him. Fan base, some of the media, all of them just alike. Colorado and Cleveland. Now, don't get that twisted now. There's some reporters up there in Colorado don't want Coach Prime there. Don't let, and alumni. And some alumni. They've been losing for so long. Coach Prime came and did it his way so they can start winning. And they don't like it. People hate change, man. They don't like change. They want everything to stay the way in their comfort zone. But when somebody come along and ruffle their feathers, they start feeling some kind of way. No matter how successful they are, no matter if they brought them up from the dead, they ain't grateful. They gonna have something to complain about. Always something to complain about. Shedeur is going to destroy the NFL. He's gonna kill him, man. Once he get in there, he ain't coming out. So I got a question for y'all, chat. Here we go right here. I had a couple emails. I agree. He said, I agree he is the better talent and he's a generation talent quarterback. Player. They didn't listen to Prime at all about his son, B.Y. They didn't. He tried to tell him. I don't know what they was looking at when they were evaluating Shedeur as a quarterback. He would be better than Burrows. Yeah, I believe so too. The evidence is out there, Jackson State and Colorado. It is. It sure is. It is. Just you hit that right on the head, man. Just appreciate that super cash app yesterday. Appreciate that, bro. Chad Johnson definitely right. A Coach Prime hater. Yeah, but hit me up there. Yeah, you caught that too, didn't you? Yeah, you know he is. Everything he did, everything he do, he hate. Just everything. Shedeur on vacation right now, enjoying himself with that football. Hey, I seen him out there on that beach throwing that football. I said, that boy, yeah, that boy. He take it everywhere he go. But listen to this, though, fam. Listen to this. When you really just look at the Cleveland Browns situation they got at hand, and y'all tell me, I want to hear what y'all say. I don't think Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, or Dylan Gabriel could start on no other NFL team in the NFL. I don't care if it's 3 years from now, 4 years from now, or 5 years from now. But my question to the chat right now, chat, y'all tell me, is it best for Shedeur to start the first game as the quarterback with the roster that they have right now and with the schedule and with the teams that they're going to play? Or should he be the last quarterback to go in? Because I believe they just might keep all four of them. FD said, yeah, I do too, FD. I don't care what the outcome. Okay, FD, let me come at you like this. What if they let Shedeur Sanders start? They still got all four quarterbacks on the team. And the team really ain't that good. They losing by 3, losing by 7. Will you still want Shedeur to be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? And if the team start going 1-5, 1-6, or 0-5, 0-6, would you think they would pull Shedeur out and throw Dillon Gabriel a try? Or would you like to Shedeur to come on the back end? Y'all let me know. Should he be QB number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Depends on. I'm getting this the way things could go, right? Because they can pull one of that. They can pull one of those. In what order of the rotation would you want Shedeur Sanders? Keep 12 at QB1. Well, you hold on. You might like me, boy. They asked me that last night in the email. Said they don't want Shedeur to start off because the team ain't that good, B. Watts, and they could pull him after the first 5 games. And then you got, 9 more games he got to sit over there on that sideline while other quarterbacks out there trying to prove they are the one. So that's a good, and I up early this morning, I watched G. Bush. He was saying the same thing. He don't think Shedeur should be the one to start off. Appreciate it, media. Appreciate it. So that's where I'm at right now. I think they should let the others players start so Shedeur would not have to get pulled if he gets into a rookie slump. Yeah, I'm starting looking at this thing another kind of way too, is the team really that good? I don't look at the team, but it's just on paper. I don't know if they really that good on the field. Even though they lost some close games last year by 3 or 7 points, but it's a loss. No matter how you lose. And I don't want Kevin Stefanski or the general manager to say, pull Shedeur and let's see what we got in Dillon Gabriel. That's me. But still, I want him out there game 1 because I want to smoke. Yeah, I don't want him to go out there and play no sorry team or we really can't judge. I want to judge Shedeur against Joe Burrow. I want to judge Shedeur against Lamar Jackson. I want to judge Shedeur against the Detroit Lions defense to see can he really compete with them. Yeah, because the talk when he was at Colorado, man, y'all didn't play no SEC team. You didn't play Georgia. You didn't play Alabama. You didn't play Michigan. You didn't play Notre Dame. You didn't play Miami. You didn't play Florida State. You was out there playing Utah. You was out there playing Arizona State, Arizona. Those teams like that because he really couldn't get the praise that he should have really got nationally because he didn't play those teams there. Yeah, so that's why I want him to start game 1 and let the chips fall where they may. Because I believe if you catch a team, especially in the NFL, when they first 3 games, that offense really ain't ready yet. Yeah, you can catch Lamar Jackson them slipping. You can catch Joe Burrow them slipping. You can catch Detroit Lions them out there slipping in the first part of the season because they ain't got everything right yet. I'm just saying. Playing for Birdie, what's going on? You can lose because of multiple reasons, not quarterback play. True. You're right. She's Fabulous. The Browns sucks. They want to be a run-heavy team, but if the O-line suck, then we have a few issues. Yeah, we got to see. I keep hearing they got a decent O-line. Man, put my dog in that first. Should do great with pressure. He's ready for game. Yeah, he did. Hey, I'm the same way. I was just raising that question because I got 2 emails last night about that. And I watch G. Bush. He was saying the same thing. O-line is shaking still. The O-line still shaking. It could be. You know, everybody got it. I'm sure everybody want a good offensive line, but everybody ain't going to have no good offensive line, family. They just ain't. They're just not. But once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watt. Don't forget to tune back in tonight, man. We got a good show lined up for y'all tonight. JR Boxing, Uncle Steve, man, we getting ready to talk about. We're going to do our edition of The Last Dance. B. Watt, what you talking about, The Last Dance? The Last Dance. Yeah, we're getting ready to talk about The Last Dance. The Last Dance tonight. We're going to recap the Colorado, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, and Shilo. The Last Dance. Their last dance. Their last season at Colorado with Coach Prime tonight. Coach Prime told us, he warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter and Shilo. He told us, boy, y'all finna get some dogs up there. Y'all finna get some dogs. Yeah, the NFL finna get some dogs. But boy, we built like that. We built like that. And when you look at, let's talk about Shilo. Coach Prime, when you look at Shilo back at Colorado, Shilo was the best. Shilo was the hardest hitter on Colorado and in college football at that safety position. Shilo would send you. Hear me, family. He would send you to that medical tent. Shilo was, excuse my language, Shilo was a dog out there on that football field. Now, he had one bad game. He only missed about 1 or 2 Tigers. But guess what? He came back. That boy out there putting that, he out there putting that paint down in there, boy. Shilo would send you up in there. Like I said, he was one of the best safeties in his past NFL draft. And Tampa Bay is loving him. Over the weekend, Shilo out there visiting different restaurants, say he loved it. He loved it out there at Tampa Bay. He loves it out there at Tampa Bay. And the coaching staff, they like him. Baker Mayfield talking good about him. Ric Flair ran into him. Ric Flair said, man, look at him. For a man that can have an ego bigger than God, you are the most handsome and nicest man I ever met in my entire life. Shilo Sanders, the son of Deion Sanders. Thank you for the couple of hours we had together in my mind in Tampa right now. At Tom Brady is gone. So you are. Yep. Ric Flair. Shilo done ran into Ric Flair down there. Shilo done ran into Ric Flair. Shilo out there in them streets. Shilo also, Shilo got a little humor about himself. I like Shilo. Hey, Shilo also said it right here.
We out here in Tampa, we got to be careful crossing the street, especially if Shedeur's out here.
Hey, Shilo got that good humor, man. You can't beat somebody when they happy and they doing what their purpose is in life. You can't beat nobody like that. You can't beat Shedeur. You can't beat Coach Prime. You can't beat Travis Hunter, and you sure can't beat Shilo. Shilo don't care what you say about him, or he ain't paying you no attention. He just living life and out there doing what he's doing. I'm telling you, everything changed with Shilo the day he met Coach Swayze. Y'all tell me I'm wrong. Everything, you see how they were beating up on Shilo in the regular season at Colorado, during the K-State game, during the pre-draft process of the NFL draft. But once Shilo got with Coach Swayze, everything changed. He moves better. He moves quicker. He come out of his breaks more faster. Shilo is living his purpose. Living his purpose. Should have been drafted. Should have never went as an undrafted free agent. But that go along with being up under Coach Prime. And we get that. But Shilo Sanders, the day he met Coach Swayze, Wayne Hood, Kimberly Nash Williams, Trey, the day Shilo met Coach Swayze, everything changed. He worked with him in the morning. He worked with him late at night. He put that work in with Shilo. He helped his 40 time got better. Everybody said, man, Shilo gonna go out there and run a 4.9, 5.0 and all that. But what he do? Went out there and stood up in the paint, all because of Coach Swayze. Coach Swayze got him right. Got him right. Boy, life changed ever since he met Coach Swayze. Ever since he met Coach Swayze, his life changed in football. In football. And you know, once off the field, you can't beat him. Everybody he come in contact likes him. Everybody. Ric Flair, one of the best wrestlers of all time. That this got to be the one nicest guy he ever met. Ever. You know how many people Ric Flair done met? He done met a whole lot of folk family. A whole lot of people. Whole lot of people, Wayne Hood, Trey. Whole lot of people. And Shilo out there in the streets in Miami. And also, again, he gets you do here that brother love. You can joke with your brother. you can hear. I bet Shedeur calls that, bro. You really gonna do that to me, dog?
We out here in Tampa, we got to be careful crossing the street, especially if Shedeur is out here.
You see the difference when Shilo talk about Shedeur and his the tickets citation that he got versus to the media. See, the media try to paint it in a bad way. Man, he gonna get cut. He ain't gonna get no rep. He gonna do all. Boy, they had to put it all in there. They had to dress it up, fix it up so it can sound so bad, so bad. But Shilo came around and joked about it and moved on. And moved on. You see the different? You see the different content? Y'all see the different content? It's a difference. It's a difference. The way you said it ain't what you said, it's how you said it. It ain't what you say, it's how you said it. Brother love. That brother love. Brother love. All the thing I'm trying to tell you, that brother love. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. It's how you try to paint the picture. It's how you trying to carry your narrative. You can critique a person, but it's the way you do it. It's the way you can do it. Shilo did it in a professional way. Mary Kay, Tony Grossman, and the rest of the Cleveland media try to paint Shedeur as a bad person when he really not. Go to the courthouse and check Mary Kay driving records. Go to the courthouse and check Tony Grossman driving records. And each one of them look like they 70 years old. Go back and let somebody else put them out there. I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm just trying to tell you, family. Yeah, it ain't what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it. And Shilo did it in a good way. Shilo did it in a good way. He did it in a good way. And you can't beat that. That's that brotherly love. It's different when your brothers, somebody who know you, reporting on you. But it's different from somebody who reporting on you and don't know you and don't care nothing about you. Only thing they care about is them. That's a bad situation to be in. Bad. Once again, Coach Prime warned us. He warned us about these guys. He warned us. He warned the NFL about Shedeur Sanders and Shilo. He warned us. He warned them. He warned them. He said these guys built for this. They've been through this. They've been prepared for
Buddy,
this.
of course, your son being a top quarterback prospect in the draft, and you're his coach, but you're his father too. What's the process been like in terms of giving him advice about, not paying attention to what everybody's saying about his status?
I don't need to give him advice at this point, man. Come on, he's been bred for this. He's been trained for this. He's a Deion Sanders. That comes with ridicule and ignorance and adolescence comes with that. But we're built for this. If it's anybody built for this moment, built to go to a team that's really not good and take it to the next level, it's him. And the two best qualified players to go to organizations or franchises and adapt and make sure they're successful is he and Travis Hunter. They've done it.
Coach Prime warned the best players that can go to a franchise and change them is Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter, along with Shilo. He didn't say Shilo, but I'm going to add Shilo. Shilo is going to be a blessing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. His intensity, his physicality, and his intelligence on that football field. They're already out there raving about him right now. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you. They out there talking good about Shilo right now. Right now. Right now. Talking good about him. And don't be surprised. At some point of the season, as an undrafted free agent, Shilo Sanders going to be starting at that safety position. I don't know when. I don't know what game, but you're going to see him start. And once he cracked that lineup, he ain't getting off that field. It's going to be hard for take a person like Shilo off the field. He got something to prove, too. He got something to prove. And I'm sure he want to prove it to himself. I belong in this league. He going to start off on the special team, and he going to send somebody to that medical tent. He going to send him to that medical tent that to show it 1, 2, 3. Just to show it 1, 2, 3. Yep. Every chance they get, big dog. You know that too, Trey Ivy. They post Shilo every chance they get. Every time Shilo is out there mentioning somebody, they post him. He said something about Baker Mayfield. The Tampa Bay posted it. He said something about that wide receiver, Mike Evans, the other day. They ran with it. I said, look at Shilo. Shilo, a undrafted free agent. It's that last name. That last name. The name that most people in the NFL fear of, but they trying to capitalize off. What they said they didn't want up coming to this NFL draft was the Sanders name and their brand. They said they didn't want it, but guess what? Now that they got them, they putting them out there. Every chance they get, it's that brand. That brand. It's that name. It's that name, or just I'm just trying to tell you, Wayne Hood, that name, they want it. They made like they didn't want it. They lied. They lied. They gonna lie. X in the cut. Ain't gonna lie. Them CU blue tent boys gonna have that thing popping up every game. Every game. Every game. You right. You sure right. Man, I sure appreciate y'all for rocking with me early in the morning. I think I'm gonna do this instead of just making a video. I think I'm gonna just come live at 8 o'clock every morning. 8 p.m. Yeah. So once again, man, I appreciate y'all, everybody who's rocking with me right now. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. But check this out before I close the show in about 10 minutes. Shilo is the Buccaneer phase and the reporter. Hey, he everything. Hey, he out there getting them all of it. I'm finna tell you about your food. I'm finna tell you about everything where I go, everywhere I go, and I'm gonna tell you about your team and the players on your team. That's Shilo Sanders. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are loving it. His coaching staff talking about him. His head coach talking about him. He running around with Baker Mayfield in a video. He talking about Mike Evans. I'm just trying to tell y'all, Shilo is the man. He's that man. Rob be hating on Shilo. Dude is sad. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Barber, he hate. Straight hate. But now, let me switch over and talk about the man of the hour. The man of the hour. Let's talk about our former Heisman Trophy winner in Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter and Shedeur. Travis Hunter, a Heisman Trophy winner for Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. First, he committed to Florida State. He decommitted from Florida State and went to Jackson State with Coach Prime. They stayed at Jackson State together, and then he transferred to Colorado and put on a show. Now, this is just me. I ain't talking about you. I'm not talking about y'all, chat or Jizzle. I'm not talking about y'all, Miss Leonard Brooks, Wayne Who. I'm talking about me. Travis Hunter is the best college football player I have ever seen. I don't seen plenty. I don't seen Herschel Walker. I don't seen Cam Newton. I don't seen Tony Dorsett. Them my three best college players I ever seen. I don't seen Reggie Bush. He was the fourth best I ever seen. I seen Marshall Faulk, fifth best college player I ever seen. I don't seen him. But I'm here to tell you right now, Travis Hunter got them. These last 2 years at Colorado, man, Travis Hunter, the best college football player I have ever seen. And what make him so special, Miss Kimberly, he played both ways at a high level at all times. Team was trying to take cheap shots at him when he was on offense, and they tried to take cheap shots at him on defense. And he showed you just how tough he was. He was built for this. Boy, loved football. And everybody kept just knocking him down when he got ready to end his career at Colorado. They kept knocking him down. Man, there ain't no team out there gonna draft Travis Hunter and let him play no both ways. Well, guess what? Jacksonville Jaguars down now in the Florida area love him. The general manager love him. The coaches love him. The owner love him. The head coach, they love Travis Hunter, a generational talent player who they said, yes, he's going to play both ways. But when the so-called Twitter, the so-called social media pundits say ain't no team going to do that. And some of them played in the NFL. But guess what? All my life, my grandmama said, it only take one. It only take one somebody to get you to approve. Only take one. You ain't got to have everybody. You just need that one. You ain't got to have her. You ain't got to have him. You just need that one. Always remember that. You just need that one. And Jacksonville Jaguars was that one that we know of. But I promise you, if anybody else could have got their hands on them, they'll did the same thing. Yeah, they'll do the same thing. Because when I look at Jacksonville Jaguars, now I don't know that roster too well. Travis Hunter, best player on there. Travis Hunter right now is the face of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And if you don't watch out, if you ain't careful, and he go out there and produce on that field, just like he did at Colorado, he's going to be the face of the NFL. Why? Because he got the upper hands on everybody else. See, the NFL is based off quarterback play. Quarterbacks. But if Travis can go out there and do what he did at Colorado and play at a high level on both sides, see, that's where he separates himself from the rest of, and especially the quarterbacks. Now, it could take a quarterback to throw him the ball. We would have never heard of Travis Hunter if it wasn't for Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders was the quarterback that was throwing Travis the ball. Travis won that Heisman because of Shedeur Sanders. He had another Heisman candidate to me throw him the football. That was Shedeur Sanders. But Travis Hunter now, if he can translate what he did at Colorado to the NFL, well, I ain't gonna say if he gonna do that. He gonna do that and can stay healthy. Stay healthy, because he's still carrying that Deion Sanders name over his head, and you know how players is in the NFL. But some just don't like that. That they ain't gonna say it out loud, they just don't. But if he can translate his play on the field like he did at Colorado, he gonna be the face of Jacksonville Jaguars, and he gonna be in the running for the NFL Rookie of the Year. Him along with Afton Jenkins, Cam Ward, and Shedeur Sanders gonna be in the running for the NFL Rookie of the Year. Book it. You can book it. One of them gonna walk away with it because they gonna get the opportunity. That's what you need in life, an opportunity. If they get Travis Hunter that opportunity, which seem like they already out there saying they're gonna give him that opportunity to do what he's doing, he's gonna be a franchise player, a non-franchise player, a non-quarterback franchise player. He that dude. And you saw that contract that he signed. Made history became the first non-quarterback not drafted first overall to receive his entire signing bonus up front. Yeah. Everybody was saying in the draft before the pre-draft, man, I didn't want Travis Hunter to play both ways because he ain't gonna get paid like a defensive back and wide receiver together. He need to go play wide receiver because that's where the money at. See, everybody trying to give their opinion about Travis Hunter and missed on their opinion. Yeah. They missed on it. But check this out. The Jacksonville said, nah, y'all don't know what we gonna do. My owner like him, the general manager like him, the head coach like him. We gonna pay him double for his trouble. Yeah. Coach Brian wanted us, family. We gonna pay him just like it is. And what did they pay him, B. Watts? He did right here, family. That's what they paid him. He got $46 million. Fully Miss Linda Brooks, fully Miss Kimberly Nash, William Wayne Hood, fully guaranteed contract. I wonder what they saying now. Everybody that tried to put him in a box, what they saying now? They said he couldn't win the Heisman, but he won it. They say he wasn't going to win at Colorado with Coach Prime, but they won 9-3. They said he wasn't going to make the money in the NFL trying to play both ways, but he got it. They say he wasn't going to get a shot at playing both ways. The general manager and the head coach said he was. He already practicing with the defensive side of the ball. He already practicing with the offensive side of the ball. He got $46 million fully guaranteed with $30.6 million signing bonus paid entirely up front. Yeah. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you can't make this stuff up. You can't speak negativity on people's lives and think it's going to turn out the way you think. No, it don't work like that. You only take one. He got his money. He got it up front. He went home to Florida. He's happy. He got married. He ain't running the street. He just out there doing what he loved. And he went back and did the unthinkable on his off day. What he do on his off day, B. Watts? I'm glad you asked. You know what he did on his off day. What he do? He ain't get in no trouble? Nah. He heard about his coach. Wasn't feeling well. Went back and saw him. They went fishing together. I'm just trying to tell you, Miss Linda Brooks, Wayne Hood, Kimberly Nash. He ain't running the street. He went back and saw Coach Prime, wasn't feeling good, went back to spend some time with him. Probably tell him, said, thank you, Coach Prime, for everything that you did for me. You told me not to chase that bag, or just you told me not to chase that bag when everybody was out there offering me that bag to come and play for you. Chase the long-term bag. And that's what I did. Coach Prime, once again, he told us, boy, I got two of them. And they ready. They should have went first, second, and third in that NFL draft. Yeah, I said it. I ain't going to take it back. They should have been the first pick and the second pick in the NFL draft. Coach Prime wanted us, and he told the truth. Coach Prime wanted us, and he told the truth. Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter should have been the first and second pick in the NFL draft. Hands down. No argument nowhere. Should have. Take the names off the back of Shedeur Sanders' jersey and don't worry about who Travis Hunter head coach was. They would have been first and second players in the NFL draft. If they had been Belichick or they played at Alabama, they would have been first and second. Hands down. Shilo probably would have been a first-round draft pick. Several times, Shilo sent players to that medical tent. Several times, Shilo have made key stops in a game. Several times, Shilo made the key tiger, got one interception, and took it all the way. as a safety in the NFL, all because he missed 2 Tigers in a Kansas State game. The media, social media, tried to drag his name, all because he was a Sanders. He was a Sanders. Just because he missed 2 Tigers in one game. I don't seen linebackers. I don't seen Hill Green miss 6 Tigers in one game when they played Kansas. They didn't drag him. I saw several other players when they played Kansas missed a lot of Tigers. They didn't drag him. But Shilo missed 2 Tigers. Not one, just 2 Tigers in that Kansas State game. And they tried to drag his name and try to diminish him and his draft stock, all because of that. The devil is a lie. All 3 of them successful young black men in the NFL because Coach Prime told us who he had and who was coming to Colorado. Coach Prime stood up at that podium, at that microphone, and said, I'm bringing my Louis. And they changed not only Colorado football, Coach Prime, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Shilo Travis changed the college football, period, without Nick Saban. They didn't need Nick Saban. They didn't need no other coach to change college football. It was Deion Sanders who have changed. Hell, he got me tuning in. He got me tuning in. He got me sitting here talking about it 8 o'clock in the morning. Coach Prime effect changed college football. And it can't be disputed. You might argue about it. It can't be denied. The ones that like Coach Prime, they watching college football. The ones that hate Coach Prime, they liking college football because they tuning in to see the outcome of the game. He changed the game. Not Nick Saban. Nick Saban, he did what he supposed to do until Coach Prime came along and took it to another level. A level Nick Saban could never take it. A level that Urban Meyer couldn't take it. They won. I cannot diminish them of what Nick Saban nor Urban Meyer did in college football as a head coach. They won. They saved some young men's lives and elevated them. I give them that. But it was just one person, a special person, came along and elevated it, took it where Nick Saban and Urban Meyer could never take it. Colorado sold out every game last year and was on national TV. Put Nick Saban in Colorado and see what he'll do. Put Urban Meyer in Colorado for 2 years and you tell me what they gonna do. I got time tonight. I mean, this morning. I got time, somebody. I got time. Tell me in 2 years, could that have made? You see, Coach Prime did the unthinkable. He just changed the whole roster. You really think Nick Saban would have did that? You really think Urban Meyer would have done that? No. Kirby Smart would have done that. Would have went into a situation and just gut the whole roster out and try to start over and see can he find somebody to win. It takes somebody special to do something like that. Special. Matter of fact, family, before I leave, before I get off here, matter of fact, you had to went to Urban Meyer or Nick Saban and said, hey, I need you to come to be the coach for the Colorado football team, and we only going to pay you $4 million a year. Man, they would have laughed at them. They would have laughed at them. Nick Saban would have laughed at them. Laughed at them. But Coach Prime didn't do it for the money. He did it for his sons and the young men. He had to show that they can be great on this stage too. And there's a better life. You can chase your dream without the NIL money, without taking money like that for the short term. But I'm going to prepare you for the NFL for the long term. I'm just trying to tell you, Coach Prime told you. He told us. He didn't just tell you. He told me too. I got 3 of the baddest dudes that ever play college football in this era right now. And they with Colorado. That's Shedeur Sanders, that's Travis Hunter, and Shilo Travis. And they all 3 in the NFL. You can say, well, Shilo went undrafted, Shedeur in the 5th round. That's okay. But keep your eyes on them. Keep your eyes on them as they move forward in their career. You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Y'all have a good day, and I thank y'all, each and one of you, for rocking with me this morning. I'll see you tonight with JR Boxing and Uncle Steve. We talking about The Last Dance. The Last Dance. B. Watt, what is The Last Dance? I'm glad you asked. The Last Dance is we're going to talk about these 3 guys and their head coach. They last dance at Colorado. You remember Michael Jordan Last Dance? Yeah, they played it last night on ESPN too. That's why I got the title from. The Last Dance. We're going to talk about the first. It's a part 1. Part 1 going to be tonight. Part 1, we're going to talk about their 4 first games at Colorado. And it's going to be a movie. Uncle Steve, you already know, he damn near stripped on the set last Tuesday. So ain't no telling what he going to do. I ain't going to tell him what Uncle Steve going to do tonight. So you better tune in. You better tune in. Go ahead over there on YouTube and go ahead and subscribe and go ahead and hit that like button. I already know posted to show up there. Hit the like button and let me know that you're going to be there. Once again, family, y'all have a good day. I got to go get these girls and we going wherever we going. I don't know where we're going. Every day I got to go get them. So they got cars. They got money. But somewhere I got to spend mine. Be blessed. Be blessed, family. I love y'all and appreciate you rocking with your boy. Have a good day.